Good morning. Got a camouflaged hide blind Funhorun. Gonna try to set it up, show you some of the ins and outs that I found about this, and yeah, let's get it set up. So we'll open it up. Take it out of the package bag. The bag's great. It's got two decent handles on it, so you can kind of backpack it. I think I'm gonna probably get something that will just strap it together a little bit, so once it's around, help out your chest. It's packaged well. I've already modified it slightly a little bit. I wouldn't say modified it, but I got a mesh in there. Sorry. When it come packaged, this was wrapped around it, but this is the base, the floor for inside, which I think is really nice to have, but don't know how much I'm gonna use it. Got the pegs and strings. Lots of those, pretty decent. Instructions. Hunting blind, 360 degree all the way around. You can see all the way around. It's got 3 windows and a little door, so a breathing door. I'll show you that once it's set up. Other than that, bag's pretty decent. Now we'll get to the tougher part. So first of all, I found that when you first get it, it's packed tight and it won't really kind of fall out like this. I've had it set up probably about 3 times now. Yeah, it would probably take 1 or 2 or 3 times before you can kind of get it nice and opened up like this. Like, I mean, fully set up. And then once it's set up like 2 or 3 times, it will be a little more loose like this. I guess we'll go this way. I found that kind of stepping on the 2 outer sides here as much as you can. You gotta reach down in the middle. Pull. And I mean, it takes a fair amount of strength. And the first 2-3 pulls are even harder. But once you kind of got your rhythm, I guess I want to say, you get your strategy to doing it, it's not too bad. But it still takes some good strength and it's hard on your fingers. So that is probably, hopefully I'm in the camera and you can hear me, that's probably the hardest part. Other than you'll see when I go to disassemble it, putting it back in the bag or getting it packed for the bag is a bit tough too, but so yeah, I start then just on the sides. You just kind of lift it up by the corners, or a corner. Grab the strap and pop it out. I would say to do like a left side and then a right side, or front and back first. then it kind of squares it out. A little easier. Put your hands on the corner if you're left or right-handed. Give it a pull. See if that's still in camera. Pretty good. Okay, so you got two zippers. Opens the door. Good quality zippers. And I got a leaf blower going on over on the other side, so I don't know how well you're gonna hear me. I gotta stop saying that. The door, kind of find it's a bit stiff. It definitely gets better as you have opened it a couple times. I tend to find that when you go to close it down, which I'll show you a little bit later, but I'll just do it now. It's nicer to collapse it in. Then have this then zip down. Also when I go through letting it back down to package it back into the bag, I also like push this in and make sure that this is zippered closed for compactability. Pull that out. I'll just stop the video for a second and then I'll take you inside. All right. It's a tough one to get in there, but I'll show you the mat. Slide that down. Didn't look for the end. There it is. Hopefully you guys will see this. Just lay that down and get down. They sound all old, and slide that in there. Zip it up. Gotta maneuver yourself a little bit, corner to corner. But it zips up well. You go around and just pull it a bit tighter. Move and switch sides. There we go. And then it overlaps. Yeah, I'm 6 inches. So that's good. So it's got pretty good weather sealing there. Not really weather sealing, but I mean, yeah, it's not going to really stop a ton of water from coming in or anything like that. And then this is a good amount of room for one person. I can lay down pretty much full out, so it's about 6 feet diagonal if you wanted to lay down without a chair in it. I got my mesh, you can't really see too much there. So yeah, that's the floor. I don't know how durable it will be over the long term, but I'll do a review probably in the future. And you know, we'll see how much I use the floor and how well it holds up. It is another step, and it does take longer. So overall, yeah. Alright, so we're back up on the tripod here. I think I'm gonna move back a little bit, so I mean you can go inside. It's light, and then that just, you can just lift it up. Basically just by the two roof rods. There's 4 roof rods. So you can just grab it by the 2 and move it around. I got a leaf blower going in the back, so I'm not really exactly sure how well that's going to help the audio out. So like I said, let me put this window up. That's pretty good there. So I'm about almost 5'8", 5'7", 11. And so let's disassemble it and show you some of the ins and outs about that too. So like I said earlier, I like to push this one in, zipper all the way down, then we'll go around to the back one. Then the sides, or whichever way you're gonna do it, it's gonna fall a little bit. So now, a little bit at the more tougher part. Same thing, gonna kind of want to step on the sides here. You gotta reach over a bit, hold it on the corner, fire it down. And that's the fastest and the best way that I've found to do it. I mean, I guess you don't have to throw it down quite that hard, but anyways, you want to take your pegs out if you put any in. I didn't put any in. And then your next step is to kind of grab one of these corners and go. So kind of fold it on its side. Then you got to snap one of these corners down. Still didn't get it down. You get it into the triangle. Kind of get it into that shape there, you know, and then you fold in the corners, trying to tuck it in as much as you can. Source out where your strap is. Put that into the open. It in a bit. I'll turn it around. Now I find you get it tucked in. Keep it where your strap is. And hold it there. Kind of put your knee on it. So get the strap around it. Pull it tight. Now my strap kind of come a bit loose here. It's there. Now you gotta kind of tuck in. It's my mesh sticking out there. It's different. Grab the bag. Don't forget your pegs. If you had any pegs out. I believe I've already put the pegs away. Or didn't use them. So get the bag. I found to put the pegs, and if you still have the little manual in there on the bottom, your floor, fold it up in a small square, that down at the bottom, open the bag. Now, a little bit more of the fun. Slide it in. Couple good tough parts. The more and more that it's seemed to have come out, the more it got harder to keep packing it in. And I can see after a long day and a cold day, it'll be pretty much a good workout. So you got the two straps, which are beautiful. Up you go. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good for carrying. I would maybe, I'm going to work on maybe something to tighten it up here. But yeah, that's a review of the 360 blind from Funhorun. And if I say that wrong, correct me, or at least put it in the description properly. But on Amazon, get it for about $140 Canadian. So yeah, put it in the real world. I'll maybe do another review on what it's like while I have it set up, and I'm sure you're going to see me in it in upcoming videos. So enjoy. Until the next time, take it easy.